Page low key.
Key Slaver died.
Tiny 2 times.
YXOG.
Exhale.
K5.
Micah. Marley Maxx.
Cali with Rosamond.
I'm here with Key.
Keep.
First place, now everybody wanna rap with me. In my DM trying to send me beats. Now all you niggas really wanna feat.
What up, everybody? This is Keys Connects, and I'm here with MarleyMaxx, the one and only.
Smacks, nigga.
How'd you come up with your name, MarleyMaxx?
MarleyMaxx comes from a combination of 3 people. First, I'm gonna start off with the Marley. I used to have locks. I had dreads for about 8 years. Also, my name is Lamar. My middle name is Lamar, so I used to get called Marley from time to time. So that's where the Marley side of it comes from. Max comes from a combination of Mad Max from Shatas and Mad Max, the action thriller. So those 2 characters is kind of where I mixed in the madness and the Max and made MarleyMaxx. And then the 2X is kind of like both of those together. So it's 2 X's in both of those Maxes, and it's always been 2 times for me.
Marley, I heard you went to school. Where are you going to college at?
School, I am an Eagle. I went to NCCU, North Carolina Central University. Shout out to the Eagles. I got a bachelor's degree in public health education, and I went back and I was working on my master's in public administration, but now I'm currently chasing my dream as being MarleyMaxx.
I was wondering, your song, Turn Me Up, where did it come from? Because that's like your biggest.
Turning Me Up really just came from the beat. I got, shout out to the others, that's what he goes by, the producer of that beat. Just randomly hit me up on Twitter and was like, yo, I got some beats, check them out. And he sent me probably like 15 beats. Out of that 15, like Turning Me Up, No Cap was probably like the 3rd one. And just the melody of the beat, I was just fucking with it off rip and just listening to it over and over. That's where that song just built from. Like, it was nothing else inspired it but the beat. The beat, and totally took took control of the whole song, and I just ran with it. That up tempo, that from the beginning, like I loved it from the beginning. So that song came straight from the others. Shout out to him.
Then Turn Me Up, you have won a lot of competitions.
Yeah, that's where the name First Place Max came from, because Turning Me Up, from that energy that I give off stage, it connects with the crowd, and the crowd loves it. Like, anywhere that I've been, they love the energy that I'm giving on stage, and Turning Me Up is exactly what it is. It's gonna have you turned up.
Then, is that where track 2 came from?
Track 2.
You know, all the trophies and stuff you don't got?
Yeah, track 2 definitely rolled right off of Turning Me Up. It starts off letting you know that it's first place. Now everybody wanna rap with me. Like, everybody, I felt that attention of always winning, everybody wanting to be a part, everybody's reaching at me. A lot of people saying that they've been felt that it's just a lot. Like, I'm telling you exactly what it is in track 2, and all that rolled straight off of Turning Me Up.
And my favorite line, backwoods.
Yeah.
You from the backwoods, where you from?
That really that part of the song really spiraled off of a conversation on Twitter, and they were comparing swishers and backwoods. And so, like, I was just reading the conversation, and I tagged in every now and then. But that conversation just led to the whole, there's a difference from a swisher to a backwood. Like, that, the comparison online is where I put it at in my song, and that's where a lot of people fuck with it. And then I'm from the backwood, so that's why I translate it too, because I'm not from the city, but I'm here in the city, and y'all get that.
What's the, like, I know you from the backwoods, but what part of the backwoods, like?
I am from Laurinburg, North Carolina. It's only one Laurinburg, so if you look it up, you're going to find Laurinburg, North Carolina. It's a small country town, one Walmart, one McDonald's. We do have more than one stoplight. It's not a little one stoplight town, but it's growing. It's mainly a white population. One high school. We are 4A. I think they're 4A. High school football is really good. That's it though. Laurinburg is just a country it's a trap though. Like it's somewhere that I wouldn't want to go back to, but I would want to give back to, because I know there's a lot of people that's there, a lot of my family members that's there, and I just see it as they're not going. Shout out to the train.
They can't keep up. You talk about you say pi, which is 3.14.
Say that again. Oh, okay, yeah.
So is that like your you said it, and then you was like, that's 1.5 ounces, and you be like, is college how you know put some of your lyrics together, like your knowledge?
I wouldn't really say college. It's just like a combination of school and street, because I can say like most people are not gonna know exactly how much 1.5 ounces is, like weighed out or whatever. Like a lot of people don't know that it's 314. So me saying that, and when I said it out loud, 314 is pi. So that's the first thing I thought of, and it's like I'm just combining street knowledge and school knowledge. Like it's always been a mixture in between, because I can really say like if I didn't play sports, and sports is what kept me going through school. If I didn't play sports, I probably would have been in the streets with the rest of my friends. Like a lot of my friends, day one friends, there was 5 of us growing up. All 5 of them been locked up. I've never been locked up. So I've always steered away from that, but I can blame that towards sports. Sports is what kept me routed. So I've always knew how to survive in the streets and how to survive in school. So putting that together on a song, I can speak to people that's in the street, but I can speak to people that's in school too. So that's where a lot of my lyrics combine at, and that's where they come from.
How was life growing up? Like you had a 2-parent house, or?
Life growing up, I was raised by my grandmother. My mom was there in and out, but my mom is strongly faith now. My father was in prison from the time I was 1 till I turned 18. So he still played a big role in my life. Like just him going to prison made me not want to ever get locked up, made me not want to ever follow in his path. So it made me make smarter decisions so I wouldn't end up like him. But he still was that father figure through letters and phone calls, visits, like all that. Like I remember being younger, he could break me down over the phone, and not thinking about it now, like he in jail, he can't do nothing to me. But I'm just saying, just the fact that my father was still able to get to me while being in prison, me being smart enough to look at him being in prison and steer away from them certain routes. But life in Laurinburg is, like I said earlier, it's a lot of game. It's small, so the murder rate is going to be higher to other places just off the fact that it's being small. But it's the same thing everywhere. Like I grew up trying to tell my friends that the same thing that we're doing here, they're doing over there, and they're doing over here. But they felt like they was the baddest in the world. But I'm like, somebody else feel like they're the baddest in the world. So it's not just happening here; it's happening everywhere that this is going on. Like so.